Okay, so we're going to go over Joomla Basics, and it seemed like, well, I haven't heard back from anybody on having any major troubles getting Joomla installed. So it seems like maybe everybody is good to go. Please contact me for having any issues because the rest of the course is going to be based inside this CMS. Okay, so now, again, this website here was built in Joomla, and as I'm sure you saw when you we're exploring various Joomla websites during week one. Joomla can look a lot of different ways. Really, it can look in infinitely different amount of ways because, well, it's open source for one thing, so you have access to all the files, so you can really get in there and write whatever you want. But also, it's just really flexible in where you position everything. And for example, for this particular website, I have this whole kind of grid thing going on right here, which seemed it might not be that nice visually, but it seems suitable for a weekly assignments type of setup here, So, and then I've got some third-party modules installed, like this news slider here. Really, this is a third-party module here as well. And I got my navigation up here, but we're going to start building our navigation down on the side. So anyway, the reason why I'm explaining this to you right now is because what we're going to be making today isn't going to look so great. It's going to be really skeletal. But what we're going to be doing is laying down the foundation. We'll add all of our styling and images and all that to later. Also, feel free to work ahead or jump around if you know Joomla at all and you already know that how you want to format some articles and things like that. And go ahead, don't feel like you need to restrict yourself. However, I'm going to be going along week by week with these videos. And also, if you are building a website with a specific purpose in mind and the layout that we have here does not fit the type of website you want to be building. For example, I think one of you at least contacted me about an e-commerce site, and I think we also got some bloggers, things like that. Go ahead and contact me about adjusting whatever we need to so that your final product is exactly what you're looking for, okay, to get out of this class, all right? So some of you, I know, at least one of you, we're going to have to spend some time setting up an e-cart for you probably, things like that. So, go ahead and get a hold of me and we'll customize this in whatever way you need. Okay, so what I have up here now is all about trees, this link here, and that will take us to this page here. And this is a Joomla site with the sample data installed. Now, some of the ways that you install Joomla, some of you won't have this. You might have a completely blank page here that just says Joomla, okay? And some of you are going to have this. I mean, it depends. Some of you were given the option to install all the sample data. Some of you maybe weren't. It just depends on the route you chose to install Joomla. Okay, so I'm going to go over right now how to clean up all the sample data because we're actually going to get rid of everything on this page or on the site completely and start from blank. But I actually think that downloading the samples data is a really good idea. And so, it's actually, if you bought hosting service, you're actually able to, set up another CMS if you want to. And so it's not a bad idea having Joomla with all the sample stuff installed to kind of dig through and just see how all the different modules they give you work and all that. Now, you can also go explore on the Joomla site and they'll have, demo examples of this very thing. But, if you look through, there's like tips and tricks and examples of different things. And there's even these sample websites up here. Gosh, there's one on national parks, right, of Australia, I believe. And then there's like a fruit shop. Yes, the fruit shop ran, right? So go ahead and go to the welcome page on that. So all this is installed for you just to get you going with Joomla. And it's not a bad idea combing through all this stuff and really seeing what it's all about and what they kind of feel that you can do with the site. None of these are very attractive websites, so I got to warn you right there about that. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to go into the administrator backend. Okay, this is what's called the front end of Joomla because it's obviously the front. It's what you see. It's whatever your website's going to be here. Mine is in a subdomain. Okay, that's why it looks like this, but yours is likely going to look like www.whateveryounamedyourbwebsite.com. Okay, unless you set up some in a subdirectory as well. Under this particular domain, I have a lot of different CMS, so that's what's going on there. Okay, Now, how you access the backend. Remember, you have to have that username and password. Okay, but you just type in administrator, okay? Administrator, got to spell it right. Now, that's all you do, and that will get you to the back end of Joomla.